Everyone is always talking about Dubai Marina, Burj Khalifa or the Palm. But honestly, the real action is happening in the places which people barely know about. So if you're thinking of moving to Dubai or investing in Dubai, this video is for you, you should watch. So this video will give you a perspective of new upcoming locations in Dubai. Especially I'm trying to cover good locations which has huge potential in my eye. I've been living in Dubai for 14 years doing real estate, investing myself. So you can be rest assured, spend some time on this video and I'm sure it's going to add value to you for your investment and moving to Dubai. Thank you so much. So first up is Jebel Ali. I am standing in Jebel Ali area. It's called Wasl area because the master developer is Wasl Gate. Let me show you this area. So this community is Gardenia townhouses, as you know. One of the oldest community of Jebel Ali, very successful, done by Wasl. It introduced townhouses concept in this area, 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses, already 100% occupied. When it was launched, the pricing were at a level wherein now, if you talk about, it has doubled, literally doubled. And I can share with you details if you want. So anyways, we have new communities coming up, new locations coming up in the entire Jebel Ali area. Let's have a look. Most importantly, I want to show you how this area is going to impact in coming future and what kind of value as an investor you can get from this area. So let's get into the car. That's a Gardenia townhomes. So let's take a round of Jebel Ali area and see the significance and the development, what is happening and how my investors are going to make real returns. One important factor which distinguishes Jebel Ali area to any other area is because it's a religious tolerance area. We have something for each community, each religion. So starting with, we have a mosque in the walking distance, we have Hindu temple, we have Gurudwara, and we have churches. Jebel Ali area is very well connected to two highways. One is of course Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road, which also sees Etihad Rail coming to it. And the most important road of Dubai or UAE is Sheikh Zayed Road, which connects you from Abu Dhabi, Dubai and Sharjah. So now as we reach, this is a religious corridor as you see. On my left is the Christ Church. This is Gurudwara. All at a walking distance. As I said that, of course, being a religious area is good, but the real estate grows when there is a shopping area, there is schools. Let me show you. In front of me, there is a Ibn Battuta Mall, which is one of the biggest mall of this area. And close to us is the Festival Plaza Mall and IKEA, which is on my left, you can see. As we all know that real estate is all about location, connectivity, and what is there as amenities for the investors. This location has it all. IKEA, Festival Plaza, metro station. Right at your doorstep, I would say, is the metro station, which is Energy Metro Station. So on my right is the Energy Metro Station, as you see. And you know that, and plus of course on the Sheikh Zayed Road, which is the most prominent road of UAE. It's also called the lifeline of UAE because it's connect Abu Dhabi to Dubai and Dubai to Sharjah. So as to summarize, if you want me to rate this community on 10, I will rate this community or area as 10 on 10 because it has the prime locations of Sheikh Zayed Road, connectivity to Etihad Rail, connectivity to metro, religious corridor, you know, of course close to Marina, which is towards the seaside, industrial area, Jebel Ali industrial area, the new airport, Al Maktoum International Airport, which is going to be the world's biggest airport, is about 20 minutes from this place, diagonally opposite. So I have put my money where my mouth is and my heart is. And let me show you something which is coming up in this super prime area. Right across is Energy Metro Station and Sheikh Zayed Road. On my right is Etihad Rail, which is also on Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road. Then we have project by LMD, we have project by Centurion Group, Solar Residences. Then we have a project by Wasl. This entire area is coming up well. If you look on this side, we have Hindu temple, church and Gurudwara, and the mosque is further down. And we also have IKEA and Festival City Plaza. What else you want? Everything is here. And this location, as you know, it's super prime location, but I personally feel it's still undervalued because it's untapped market of Dubai, Sheikh Zayed Road, metro connectivity, malls, schools, religious area. You can't get enough of this. You can't have so much in one location. And this location provides you everything. You can enter into Dubai real estate by only investing 1 million dirham. Yes, 1 million dirham on super prime location of Sheikh Zayed Road and Jebel Ali. So if you want your family to live here, start your investment journey in Dubai on this super prime locations, please reach out to me. You can start with only 1 million dirham with a very flexible payment plan, and you can reach out to me, fill the form below, and I'll be more than happy to assist you. Now look at this. We are moving on the highway and people say it's all desert. Look at the greenery. How government is trying to shape the future and the greenery hood of Dubai. Look at this. I mean, it's amazing to see in this month of July, where the temperature outside is about 45 degrees, we still have so much greenery here. And this area is actually developing. It's not even developed. So that's where the foresightedness of the UAE and the government is. And you see on this is the Etihad rail track, as you see, the elevated one. That's the Etihad rail track. So this is a new city center of Dubai, which is called Expo City. You know, let me help you understand this project. This Expo City has its own significance. Why? It is building the biggest exhibition center of entire UAE. It is already connected with metro, Wasl Dome, and this entire area, which was a part of Expo 2020, is getting transformed into a residential complex and commercial complex. Fortune 500 companies will be operating from this place. We are looking at about 40,000 people living and working from this place. With a capacity of about 8,000 to 10,000 housing, this place is going to boom. Now this community is very well divided between villas, townhouses and apartments. So as you see, this is Expo Valley. This has townhouses, villas on that side, and in between there is a huge greenery, which is a very unique feature which they are giving. And this community is the only community which is not allowing cars inside. So the families are looking for very premium, high quality, low density places to live. This is the place for them to live. Now, something very important about Expo City is the infrastructure. Almost 60% of the infrastructure is already ready due to Expo, which happened in 2021. Let me show you. So as we speak, the exhibition center is already there in place and is going to be expanded more. The mall is going to come up, hotels, and of course the exhibition area, which is going to be amphitheater of 30,000 capacity, will be there. And you see a lot of buildings are going to be constructed here. To summarize it, this is going to be the next downtown of Dubai. You know, what you see in downtown in a very lean, well-planned shape, Expo City is going to offer you. So in my views, I will rate this community Expo City for investors 10 on 10. But for end users at this point of time, because a lot of infrastructure is still under construction, I'll rate it as 7 on 10. Once it's ready, as I said, it's going to boom, explode, and investors who are entering the market now, they're going to make huge returns. Let me show you around also how, when I say infrastructure is 60% complete, 70% complete, how it looks like. So as I was talking about infrastructure, 70% of the infrastructure of Expo City is ready. As you can see, this was a part of exhibition in 2021. That's a Wasl Gate dome, you can see, you know. But any community, if it has to flourish, this is one. Infrastructure has to be there. And we already have good infrastructure for Expo. You see the waterfall there. I'm going to show you the exhibition center and the metro. We're going to be passing by that area. This is the Wasl Dome, the famous Wasl Dome. During winters, this is always crowded. I come with my family here, a lot of, fun activities, entertainments are all happening here. We have offices of Siemens here. This is all Siemens office here, as you can see. So as I said, Fortune 500 companies are already shifting here. They already made bases here. One of them is of course Siemens. It's huge, green and very well defined. That is why it was able to handle capacity of 20 million people who visited Expo in 2021. The infrastructure is developing. These are all buildings, construction happening behind us. These are already ready. The interior work is going to be delivered. This is ground plus 2-story buildings, you can see. Vaha 1, this is Vaha 1. So this is the famous Vassal Dome. So this is the exhibition center and further down is the metro station, right? Directly connected here. So that's the exhibition center and further down is the metro station. So it's very well planned community. Cheval Maisons Hotel, Novotel Hotel, Gupshup, Indian street food. It's all part of a community which is 70% ready. Residential complex is going to be ready soon. And of course, you will see 40,000 people moving around, living here, making it as a family. This is Spinney's supermarket. This is Expo 2020 museum, as you can see, it's mentioned there. So even people who missed out on visiting Expo during 2021, they can still come and get the glimpse of what happened in Expo 2020. And you can see the structure of Expo Saudi Arabia. This is where the exhibition for Saudi Arabia happened. So the structure is still there. It looks so marvelous, huge. This was the entrance during Expo. Can you see? And because it's eco-friendly, as you see, we passed the bicycle. You can bicycle all along the community here. It's very eco-friendly. You don't have cars coming in, and it's very safe for your family, for your kids. There is a walking, jogging track, as you see on the red line, and a lot of green space, lot of spaces to sit as a family. That is why this community is very unique. Low density, low-rise development, well connected to metro, well connected to the new airport, Al Maktoum International Airport. It's going to be one of the best destinations one can live in Dubai. I think we have fairly covered everything. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. This is Women Park Pavilion. We have exclusive pavilion for women. You can see here. This was Expo City. Now we move to another community called Damac Hills. That was the first community which I sold when I moved to Dubai in 2012. It was launched in March 2013. I still remember it was barren desert. And once you see it, you will appreciate it. So let's go there, Damac Hills. Damac has added really so many features for families, for kids, for couples. That is why I think this has become so hit among residents. It has your supermarkets, multiple supermarket. It has your nursery. It has pet farms. It has lazy river. It has schools, Jebel Ali International School, kids school. It has its own shopping mall, fitness center. You name it and it's there. It has cricket field, football field, multiple long tennis courts, and a walking and cycling track of more than, I think, 4 or 5 kilometers. So that makes it a very conducive, a very family-friendly community. And this is how the real estate prices also appreciate. So I will show you it with my eyes. This is our community, you see. This is how the new houses look like. So as I was mentioning, the lifestyle you get to live in a community, let me show you here. This is what you get inside if you live in Damac Hills. You have jogging parks, football fields, kid play area, cricket, basketball courts, horse stable. If you want to ride horse, you can. There is a fishing lake, Malibu beach right across, crazy golf for the kids. We have multiple lakes, Wadi fountains, fruit park, barbecue areas, ice rinks, skate parks, you name it, you have it. Quickly, I'll show you some part of it. So this is here Malibu beach. It's like an artificial beach. There is a big ball which is kept in between. It creates a wave. So you don't have to go to the beach. It gives you feel of a beach. So this is the clubhouse, Trump International Clubhouse. As I was mentioning that it was all desert. Look at this. This was desert. This is the famous Trump International Golf Course. How it created value for investors. I still remember those houses, the VD1 and VD2, the 5-bedroom and 6-bedroom villas. That time when it was launched, we sold it about 4 million to 6 million dirhams. If you want to buy right now, and if something is available for sale, nothing is less than 12 million dirhams. So that's where the impact of real estate is. And the communities like this are flourishing. I don't think so any of the villas you can find which is on sale, because people are happily living here and they have moved their families here. That's the growth Dubai provides you when you're looking for a real estate. It's a beautiful community as we speak, and it is in front of you now. All well planned, well established and growing. So look at this. This is how the usually evenings are. If you have kids can go around, do cycling, take a walk, sit here on the lush green gardens, overlooking the villas. And yeah, that's how the life is. It's very calm, quiet. And a lot of people think Dubai is only about desert and, it's always hot. I am wearing a tie, informal attire, and I'm not sweating. And this is 1:30 here in Dubai. My way of working is always like this. So even clients who bought with me in last 1.5, 2 years, I always made sure that they come and visit these places. Let me show you something more interesting. This is Pond Park. You see so many ducks here. So they will be your neighbors in Damac Hills. This is my favorite part of Damac Hills, pet farms. Come in. This small zoo. Starting with, we have a peacock sleeping inside, and then there is one more peacock that side. In our subcontinent India, we do have goats, but here kids don't get to see goats and all. So you see so many goats. Come, let me show you quickly more. So these are birds, hen, pigeon, and pigeon, and of course tortoise. And for the kids to know, a fun fact also mentioned about various animals, they can learn about them. So now in my view, if I have to rate this community, Damac Hills, I will rate it as 9 on 10. 9 only because it's ready, established, 100% occupied, and if you are somebody who wants to move into this property, you have to buy at a very high premium. That is why 9 on 10. Thank you. So now let's move to another location and a community called Dubai Silicon Oasis. It has its own significance, which I'll tell you while we are driving towards that. See you. So my objective to show you Damac Hills is because I want to give you feel how community lifestyle is, how community living is. We have already, a lot of my clients have been buying in Damac Island, Riverside, Imar Valley, but they are all off plan. They're going to be ready after 4 years, But just to give you a feel of how the comfort of living in a community as compared to a high-rise building is different. Although maybe this is bit further down from the action which we call as downtown or DIFC or Marina, but still the life is very calm and quiet here. And for a family with kids, you have all the facilities. So if you focus on that side, on my right, you have one of the very famous supermarket here, which is called Viva. We have here next to it is a clinic, as you see, Saudi German clinic within the community. So if you need rises, you don't have to go outside. Right across is the Damac new community, as you see in this yellow and orange color. It's called Damac Lagoons. This community, Damac sold about 2.5, 3 years ago, and we can see the townhouses are already shaping up. This community has about 9,000 plus houses, including townhouse villas, and one of the most successful and premium community with a water lagoon, water as a feature, which is the center of attraction for this community. I am sure by now you have understood how green or how convenient it is to live in a community, what kind of lifestyle you can have when you live in the community. I will show you something more interesting. On my right, I'll want to show you the schools. So this is for the play school, Liber, and next to it is British school, one of the famous Jebel Ali school. The entire campus is a part of Damac Hills. This makes this community a very special community because you don't have to really go out with your kids, for all these basic things, day-to-day activities. It's very comfortable and convenient for families, for mothers, if you have everything in surroundings. As America has its Silicon Valley, Dubai has its own Silicon Oasis, a smart city where technology meets lifestyle. So in next 5 minutes, I'll try to explore Dubai Silicon Oasis, or we call it as DSO, why it is very important for investors and why it is becoming a family-friendly community. Now let me show you the center of Silicon Oasis, which is also called the Dubai Silicon Authority. In front of me is Dubai Silicon Authority, as you see. And in front of me, that's an Indian International School, the residential towers. This is all developed, well planned, well maintained, as you see. This is Dubai Basel Park. The infrastructure is really, really well maintained, world's class standard. And you also know, for the convenience of people, they have made every 1 kilometer there is a bus station, bus stop, which is fully air conditioned. You go to any community across, you will see this seamless infrastructure supporting the community, the residents. And this feels so good and so nice to drive around. Everything is well planned, well maintained. On your right is all the old developments which are there, have been there, complexes, residential complexes across. Then you have hospitals. This is one of the hospital, a part of DSO. Now you have DSO lake here as well. So in case you have kids, family, you can come over, you can walk throughout the lake next to it. Silicon Oasis is a smart city with a great lifestyle. When I say lifestyle, look at this. This is the Silicon Oasis pond. Right behind are the residential towers, which is where you live. And right across is your Silicon Oasis Authority, where you work. Everything is within the radius of 1.5 kilometers. This is what is called the nice, good lifestyle, connectivity, and a great infrastructure. Silicon Oasis is very close to my heart in terms of investment. Is one of the reasons is that it is so close to academic city. Let me show you how quickly we can reach academic city. The reason is very simple. If you want your kids to go to a good university, higher universities, this is a place you should invest and think about living in. Look at the infrastructure, the greenery this area has to offer you. And as we move forward, I'll try to show you more universities, campuses. On your right is a very famous and well-established hospital and university. So this is Faki University on hospital. So we just crossed Faki University and hospital. Right across, we have this GEMP education. This is one of the very good GEMP's international school. GEMP's Wellington Academy. So this is the University GEMP's Wellington. So this is the Silicon Oasis residential complex area. As you see, well planned and fully developed and fully engaging with the people who are living here. Now let's move towards the academic city, which is very close to this place. Muzammil, I want you to show our viewers how far we are from one of the very good universities. It's just showing 3 kilometers on the map and 7 minutes. So as we exit Dubai Silicon Oasis, we are going to enter Dubai Academic City. For viewers, as you see on the left is Dubai Silicon Oasis, and on my right are the universities. It's a part of Academic City. So as we enter Academic City from Dubai Silicon Oasis, I'll try to show you some of the very good universities which are well established here, and most of the students come from different parts of the world to study here. In front of me, you see, it's very much mentioned Dubai International Academic City, and there are a couple of universities which are already there. You see the Curtin University, the Demont University. So this is a very famous Indian university called MIT University. Again, we have this IMT. This is one of the very good universities here. It's for management, especially for MBA. So as I said, Silicon Oasis provides strategic advantage, not only because of IT hub, but also because it's a university hub. A lot of international universities are based out of here, including SP Jain Global Management Institute. Then we have Middlesex Universities, Curtin Universities, and many more. This provides us very important advantage for the families who are residing in Silicon Oasis.